Hello and welcome to From Garden to Plate. I am Alice Erickson. This is a Zen episode. I will be doing a nice tour of how the bonsais are doing, and I'll show you some close-ups. I also wanted to talk to you about a few things to help you find Zen with your mind. Simplifying your life can actually be pretty powerful. What it can do is take a lot of the anxiety and overwhelmingness in your life. For example, taking care of a house, there's a lot, and who wants to do it all in one day? So therefore, spread it out for a few days. Take time to enjoy your activities and hobbies and other things. All purpose is not to feel like you have chores, but just a part of to keep the whole organized and enjoy yourself. The other way to simplify your life is be able to change the things that you physically can do. If you are having an issue with substance abuse, if you need help, that's finding help and making a change that you physically can do to stop. There are other things you can do too, is changing your mindset so you do not become consumed by your anxiety. Easier said than done, right? Well, you completely can. Such as telling yourself when a circumstance comes up that is incredibly stressful, if you keep your mind calm and collected and don't freak out, you will get through the situation with more energy. Then later on in the future, you'll look back at what occurred, because it's only temporary in the entire lifespan, and say to yourself, you know what? I'm proud of myself because I kept calm and I was able to make much more rational decisions. So that is what I suggest, is to keep your mind disciplined, therefore Zen. Makes so much more better changes in your life. Weeding in a garden can seem very time consuming and overwhelming. Well, it doesn't have to be. Simplify by going in and taking a little bit out every few days and do a real good job, maybe once a week. It doesn't have to overwhelm you. You're supposed to enjoy this. This is supposed to comfort you. Don't make it a task. Make it a hobby. Here is an update on the bonsais. So far, the oak is doing fantastic. It is doing well with shaping naturally for me. There is my juniper, and that is an American larch. It's super fuzzy right now. I have to wait for these soft colored ends here to thicken and have the shell to cure it, protect, before I can do any kind of trimming. Because if I cut it, I will mess up the natural process and it could go in shock. I have not repotted the redwood there on the left. The middle is a crabapple that I am going to be forming soon with wire. Another redwood. Originally we bought those in order to put in the yard to have as actual trees go to full growth, but rabbits got to it, so therefore I will have to turn them into bonsais. That is a maple that I grew, and I have wired it recently in order to keep forming it, and have trimmed down the tops. That is really neat. It's like growing naturally in little circles for me. That is a Cleveland pear. It's doing pretty well. Naturally forming. I haven't done anything to form that. This beautiful elm has had it handed to him. I used to have it lower here on my front porch. The rabbits decided to test to eat it, realized they didn't like it, but they still broke off branches, so therefore now it is on a table. It's finally starting to grow back and take shape again. It was an unfortunate thing. That glorious beauty right there is a dawn redwood that is been in that pot for about a year now, so I won't transfer it for another year, if not just clean it up. But look at the growth. It's just starting to get that shell on the leaves. Beautiful, that green. Right there, I did a drastic cut on because I wanted it to shape around where it is, and it's growing back beautifully for me. Hopefully I will see some flower buds in those pink leaves that are created. That is my Chinese Fabian stump.
Even that awesome local bonsai store I go to, they have not had that. I got this thing at Lowe's, of all places, in California. I have had it for going on 6+ years. It's doing fantastic. That is the rainforest tree that I recently did. The green's doing well. It's collecting the energy it needs. I did a fertilization because I noticed that it needed a little bit. There you go. That's just absolutely beautiful, that Fabian stump, isn't it? This is another indoor bonsai that will not go outside because it won't be able to handle the temperatures or the intense light. That is my ficus. It is absolutely beautiful. It has grown a lot and is truly liking the lighting I am providing. And give you a little close-up of that cute little dragon. Go back out so you can see that awesome twist.
Thank you so much for viewing today. I hope that my wisdom will help you find some peace in your mind or help you on a journey to do so.